皆もご存知渦巻きナルト。
It's your boy RJ in the building, and today I just want to say before we get into the video that after you watch this video, I did do a video that is called how to force neutral. So this will obviously complement this video, because this video is basically explaining to you what is neutral. Because I get that question a lot. People don't actually know what neutral is. People don't know the foundations of how to even play neutral. They obviously know that you can jutsu, spam and all the rest of it, but they actually don't know the foundation and the core structure of neutral. So this is what this video will explain, and then after you watch this video, you can watch the video how to force neutral, being the link in the description. So without further ado, I'm not going to talk for that long as I usually do, of course, but let's get into the video. Alright, so we're gonna go from the start here. So first of all, whenever you learn anything new, right, you need to understand what it is. So what is neutral? Neutral is controlling the space between you and your opponent. That's what neutral is. So that could be controlling yourself, but also controlling your opponent. Controlling yourself is easy. You move this new move is a part of neutral. Dashing, back dashing, jutsus in some cases. So wherever I'm coming close to you or walking away from you or standing still, this is neutral. It's controlling the space. But controlling you is also a part of neutral. Now that could be stopping you from getting in, which is why Tippy said this stops you from getting in, right? That stops you from getting in, so that's controlling the neutral. Jutsu switching as well, that's controlling the neutral, right? But also aggressively too, so stopping you from hitting me, so i.e. locking down your opponent. That's also neutral. Anything here controlling the distance between you, so that could be locking you down and stopping you from moving. It can be stopping you from getting away from me, getting away from me, like when you're running away. It could be stopping you from getting in on me, so playing keeper. That's what neutral is.
This is
So a lot of people mistake neutral as for running away. They think, neutral is just running away. That is neutral, but neutral is nothing essentially. Neutral can be anything you want it to be. Neutral is like water. You put anything in it, it becomes something else. I mean, it's not just one thing. So now that we know what neutral is, right, we're gonna talk about the basics. So this is the foundation to your neutral. So this is basically what I'm gonna teach you is the first thing that you need to think of whenever you're playing neutral. So this tech is called the infinite guard, but that isn't the main thing. Oh, it will never break ever. We could do this from now till tomorrow now, and it will never break as long as you keep doing that. So the infinite guard, right? The reason why is because this game has this thing called guard regen, right? Now whenever you drop your guard and you move, the longer you move, the longer your your guard damage regens. So when you're doing it, my guard is even though it's red guard, it's still regenerating a little bit. So when you dash me, so you're not essentially breaking it. Does that make sense? Dash me now. Oops, hold on. Dash me now. You see how it's orange now? You see how it was orange? So when you was dashing me, it was red, but now it's orange. So that's what guard regen is doing. In this duration of time that I'm talking to you, my guard health is actually going up. The only way that it stops going up is if I press the guard button. If I press the guard button, even if nothing touches me, right, my guard's regen will stop. So dash me again. You guys see? There you go. So even though you've not touched me, my guard is going up. If I do this, the regen stops. But I'm not saying that means don't do it. Obviously this is something that you just need to be conscious of, right? So, but this isn't the main thing of what what it is used for. It is not used to block anything, because if you do it to me, so how you do it is if you hold guard, as soon as you block anything, you have to move. It doesn't matter how long or short, like you don't have to do this. That's not going to do anything. Don't do that. It's about reacting and reading your opponent. Up close, you're not going to be able to react to anything, so you have to read it. Hence why, if you're up close, a lot of people who are, let's say, doing this technique will block something, walk, and they might block something again and walk, right? Now, what that extra block is them just covering themselves just in case. It doesn't not necessarily for you to block something, but just in case you decide to do anything. Like I might block something, you don't do anything, all right, cool, keep going. You don't do anything, all right, cool, keep going. You see what I'm saying, right? So it's not about blocking. This is just the foundation. Yeah. Now this is a way to retreat safely, right? So you can retreat safely. Now you're thinking we're not doing anything, right? You're just walking. Yeah. So see this, there's layers as well, right? So imagine one layer is this. Yeah. You're just constantly going back, and you don't have to hold block. You're only blocking something. How do I explain it? You're only blocking something if needed, right? If they're not doing anything, then you can just go back. Because when you get around to this distance here, now you're at a reactable distance. Whatever you do, I can react by blocking real quick. Yeah. But up close, you're not going to be able to react, because obviously the distance is smaller, so you're not going to be able to react. If you was to not block right now, and I told you I'm going to dash you at any point in time, you have to react to me. No, it works close range. It's just you have it's different. The mental is different. No. The mental state is different. Up close, we're human, right? You cannot react to me dashing. If I dash you from here, you're not going to be able to react in time. It's impossible. If I dash you from here, you're going to react to my dash easy, right? So your mental state changes depending. From here, you have to go off of reads, so you can't react. You have to read your opponent. I think he's gonna dash me now. I think he's gonna dash me now. You see what I'm saying? That's what this distance is. This distance is, I think he's gonna dash me now, so I'm gonna block. You're trying to read him. Yeah. When you're at a safe distance, you don't have to read him anymore, because if he dashes you, you have enough time to see it and then press block. You see what I'm saying? So that being said, right, now this has one like error in it, yeah. So I'm gonna do it to you, right? I want to do it to you, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know it happens. You just have to get it done. So you stop moving and press guard. That's all. Yeah, exactly. Just stop moving and then press guard. There you go. Alright. Alright, so this is the error that you have, right? Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. So your guard break. So you can only block when your guard gets to red. You can only block one thing. It could be anything. You could block one fireball, you can block a dash, but you can only block one thing. As soon as they layer it with anything, that's when your guard will break. Yeah. Now this is why this isn't something that you want to do all the time. Yeah. That you don't want to do what you're doing. You don't want to do this where you go, block one thing, walk away, block one thing, walk away, block one, because then anybody who knows that, they're just gonna go, well, I'm just gonna double dash you. Yep. So after like the first time, maybe the second time, this is where we switch it up, right? Now, dash me. Keep dashing me. Alright. Now let's go again. Dash me again. Do you see what I'm doing? What I'm doing is that I'm mixing up. I'm not just doing the infinite guard. I'm involving the infinite guard, but I'm also implementing other things. For example, let's go again. Keep dashing. See right there, if I was faster, I could have hit you over a Rasengan right there, because I know you're dashing me. Do you see what I'm saying? Or keep going, keep dashing me again. Now I'm pressuring you. Again. You see what I mean? Now I'm adding layers because I can go from being defensive to aggressive straight away. Like, again, keep going. Come again. See? Straight aggression now. Now I'm on you. Yeah? So, now, so, and then, do you know what I mean? So it's like, you can use it to choose whatever you want to do. I can use it to get away from me. I can dash block. I can jutsu buffer into ninja moving away from you, because let's say I'm fighting and I go, I don't want to fight anymore, and I'm doing it. I do a jutsu buffer, I come back, I throw kunai, I come back, I'm doing it here, now I'm all the way over here, right? So I can use it to get out. You see how like I'm adding layers to it? Now if I switch there, right, you would have had to sub me right there into Nagato. Do you see what I mean? Or even still, let's say you dashed me, right, and then you just held block. You see what I'm saying? And then I could have got distance this way. You see what I mean? So you see how I'm saying, but there's no rules. Same, let's say same scenario, right? You block this, I'm going straight into pressure. Mix. Boom, I'm pressuring you. Yeah? Do you know what I mean? Same scenario. So this is what I'm saying about neutral, controlling the distance between me and you. By using this, right, just dashing me isn't going to be enough. Obviously they can do this, right, but this is where you got to mix up your options. You got to implement the infinite guard with the jutsu buffering, with the dash switching, with the grab, like, you know, like Gaara's big hitbox grab but you can't dash through. You can even shoot that out, stuff like that, with your kunai if you have like a good cover fire or something. You know what I mean? This is what it is used for, right? It's a good way to retreat. It's a good way to pressure your opponent still. Like, I can still pressure you with the infinite guard. I can guard you, walk forward. I don't have to walk backwards. Do you know what I mean? I can guard you, walk forward. I can dash like this. I can do this right here. I can come back in if I want to. I can pressure you. You see what I'm saying? Like, infinite guard like this. Like, I can dash you, stop, jutsu right here, stop, come back into Nagato. I can go back into infinite guard again. You see what I mean? I can dash you, stop right here. I can do this now, moving away from you. Charge my chakra. I can always do it all the time. I can do this, charge chakra, go back into Naruto, do it here. I can dash you right here, come back, do it here. I can dash you in, bait you out. I can do it again, make you think that I'm going in, but I'm going into the infinite guard tech all the time. You see what I'm saying? Do this, do this. Do you know what I mean? The same way that I can do this, I can go in, jump, throw kunai, press you a bit, jump out, back. I can go here again. I can do it again. I'm always able to do it all times. Yeah, and that is why you need to learn this as a foundation. Yeah, because it's something where if you learn this, you will be able to out neutral everyone, because they will struggle to catch you because you're holding your guard, you're blocking, you're walking away, you're blocking, you're walking away, you're blocking, you're mixing it up. You're mixing up always. You're going into infinite guard. You can use it as a bait. Am I gonna go in? Nope. Am I gonna go in now? Nope. Now I'm gonna go in. And I broke your guard. Yeah. So these are the extent of neutral, and this goes as far as you want to take it. There is no cap. Like I said, neutral play is something that you can take as far or as little as you want. Yeah. So this is something that I need you to, obviously you know how to block, right? But it's based off of, again, reads and reacting and decision making. Yeah, those are the three things that it's based off of: reads, reacting, decision making. How you practice this is, this is where I want you to focus on when you play matches. When you play matches, I need you to focus on this, and this is something that you can practice even against the best player in the world, because this isn't anything that's hard to do. It's based off of reading your opponent. If you make a mistake, that just means you got the wrong read, so you have to then, you know, look for the right read and keep trying. Exactly. But this is something that you practice within games.